Hello everyone! Today I want to sit down and share a bit about how my comic reading habit has completely shifted over the years. When I was young, Japanese manga was pretty much all I read. I still love manga, but those days feels like a fine dinner. The art is incredible, but updates come very slowly. When a chapter drops once a month or it even goes a long hiatus, I literally forget the character's name or the plot point. Honestly, that's why I end up dropping so much great manga over the years. At the same time, Korean Manhwa and Chinese Manhwa has really taken over my weekly list. Korean Webtoon has gotten so impressive lately. The vertical scrolling and the cinematic artwork feels like watching an animated show on my phone. And the Chinese Manhwa, that's my ultimate comfort zone. People often criticize Manhwa for having predictable plot or the main character with crazy plot armor, but honestly, the predictability is my comfort zone. After a long stressful week, I don't always want a tragic or overwhelming plot. Sometimes I just want an overpowered character crushing their rival without stressing me out. Now, a lot of manhwa drag over past 1,000 chapters until the story completely lose its way. I dropped those too. But when a story managed to drop fast, regular updates while keeping its world building and character chemistry strong, it became my weekly ritual you look forward to. So today I want to talk about the 3 weekly reads across Chinese, Korean and Japanese comic that has survived my reading list, and why each one earned a permanent spot in my routine. Starting off the Chinese manhwa, this is titled The Servant is the Demon King, though most people know it as Magic Emperor. I've actually been following this series for more than 5 years now. If you read Chinese manhwa, you know how huge cultivation fantasy is. I really enjoy the classic power level structure where you watch an insane, overpowered main character navigate his massive world. Like I mentioned, so many manhwa drag past 1,000 chapters until you forget what's even happening. But Magic Emperor is a little bit different. Even sitting at over 880 chapters, the plot actually holds your attention. On top of that, the release schedule is amazing. They usually drop 3 chapters every single week and without taking a long break. Getting that steady dose of cultivation update every weekend has been my go-to comfort ritual for years now. Moving on to Korean manhwa, my top weekly read on Webtoon right now is Eleceed. I've been following this for a couple of years now. It's been sitting over 410 chapters, dropping every single week. What pulls me right away was the cute artwork and that ridiculous fat cat in the first few chapters. But underneath the comedy, it's full on supernatural fantasy with power, with top tier action and martial art. What I really enjoy how clear the world structure is, especially with all the different awakener group and international organization. While there isn't a strict final end goal yet, following the journey step by step is just so fun. You have an overpowered man character growing his ability, guided by his master, who is one of the strongest being alive, stuck into a cat body. There's a subtle touch of romance, but mainly focused on action and character dynamic. There's an official TV anime adaptation confirmed for 2027. Now is a great time to jump in. And finally, rounding things up with Japanese manga, I've been reading Isekai Walking, also known as Let's Take a Walk in Another World. I've been following this for over a year or two now, and is currently sitting around chapter 155. The premise is very straightforward. a classic Isekai setup where the main character goes around adventuring, taking quests, meeting new friends, and exploring the world. It's not trying to be overly deep or complicated, and that's honestly why I like it so much. The pacing is super slow, relaxed, taking it easy to digest after a long day. The artwork is genuinely pretty good. Unlike a lot of Japanese manga that takes weeks or months between updates, this one released pretty frequently. Around 3 updates a month. The main character doesn't feel ridiculously overpowered, just a comfortable, slightly above average, which makes his journey feels grounded, just a cozy, easy-going read. Having those 3 story updates throughout the week gives me a nice little moment to pause and unwind every couple of days. I'd love to know what are your current favorite weekly reads, or do you prefer fast update manhwa or cinematic manhwa or the classic Japanese manga? Let me know in the comment below. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!